I'd like to tell you a story of Alumio, and then also tell you why the product was developed in the first place. And just a little bit words about us. So we are a Dutch company. I'm myself in Groningen, in a very lively student city up north. But the most important thing to know is that the team and the people working at Alumio, we do come from a 20 years of e-commerce and integration experience. And the story that, well, 15 of these 20 years, the way we have been working with our customers and the projects we were tackling, essentially people were going to us and they were asking us that, is it possible to connect this ERP with this e-commerce platform? And of course, the answer is yes. And we would take these projects on, we would develop a custom logic all by developers and custom code. And that is fine. But what always ended up happening is that as our customers, they wanted to scale and grow, their landscape also were becoming increasingly more complex. And when you're working with a complex landscape, like this picture is an abstraction, of course, it's inevitable that you will have this spider web, or I think internally we call it the spaghetti nightmare. But this is a harsh reality for many of the businesses today. And so because of this, you also see that it's a tendency. I believe it is a trend very soon, but at the moment it is a tendency towards digitalization in general. And the reason why Alumio, the integration platform Alumio, was created, it was to simplify. It was to make things substantially more easier. It was to centralize. And the purpose of Alumio and the main why is to be the main point of contact and the single integration base where all of your connections are running through. And also, I would like to say that it's quite interesting. The way the product was developed, Alumio does not focus on any specific system or any specific services. The core idea is that if there is an API, if you have a database, even if you're running a legacy ERP system, yes, it is possible to connect to Alumio. It's even possible, if it's even possible to use a webhook to push data into the platform. And once the data is there, you're free to distribute it however you need it within your IT landscape. And so with this background, the demo, which I promised to show you at the beginning, what I wanted to show you is, for the demo purposes, we will be connecting Shopware together with SAP. And in this case, Alumio will be in the middle. Middleware is it's a bit informal word for an integration platform because it's indeed in the middle. We will create an order integration. Of course, there's much more you can do than an order integration. And these data entities, these are just some of the examples.